to install the Series 2400 value multi-port that came in your sales kit. First, you need to locate the board that has two holes. There's a 19mm hole in the center of the board that'll help you locate it, and then there's a smaller hole in the corner. Once you find this, the first step will be to mount the Series 2400 alarm unit. You start by first pulling the battery tab, so now you're active. One of the nice things about this solution is it does not require its own power supply, so once you've pulled that and heard the chirp, you're live and ready to go. So we're going to peel the adhesive stickers, and of course with all InView products, before you mount them you'll want to wipe the board clean just to make sure that you don't have any residues there that will keep the adhesion not from forming a good solid bond. Now typically you'll want to wait about 20 seconds for that. So what we're going to do is we're going to go ahead and mount this on the board first. We're going to put this underneath the board so you have a nice clean presentation for your customer. So you just mount that down with adhesives. There's no screw mount necessary for this. Okay. The next thing we're going to want to do is to mount the IR dot. Okay. What you'll want to do is flip this over. Take the RJ connector first through the hole, feed it through your hole, okay, and then just pull it through. Fairly simple. Once again, you'll take your alcohol wipe and just kind of clean off the surface there. You'll want to peel the adhesive off the bottom of the IR dot, and then just pull this through tight, okay, and push it down. And you got a nice clean looking above display there. Okay, now let's flip it over, and you'll notice that on the side of the multi-port where it says 8-port pod, you'll see an RJ connector. This is where you plug in your IR dot, and it just simply plugs into the side there, and we're good. Now in your actual kit there will be some cable retention clips that you can use to neaten up this display here. We're not going to take the time for that now. It's fairly self-explanatory. What we will do is we will start with the first sensor, and this is your micro USB, standard micro USB sensor. What you'll want to do first is peel the adhesive off the back of your sensor. Okay, and then as with everything, clean up the back of your phone so you get a nice good surface to adhere to. And we're going to go ahead and plug that in and then push the adhesive down. Okay, it's real simple, plug and play, standard micro USB. You'll see this is a nice soft overmold, so it conforms to different shaped phones, so you shouldn't have a problem if you have a curved display on the back. So what we're going to do is we're going to turn this board over again. We're going to take the RJ end of the connector. We're going to run it through the large 19mm hole that you have in your center of your board. Go ahead and pull it all the way through. Okay, we're just going to leave this loose for now. We're going to turn this back around here, and we are going to plug that in. So now we're live and active there. Now we flip the board back over and we will apply the acrylic. This is your vertical display stand for the Series 2400 phones that you have on display. And what we'll do is kind of turn this around, and this gets mounted here. Okay. And this gives you the ability to display your customer's phone in a vertical fashion. Gives them a nice clean display. One of the nice things about the 2400 is it allows our customers to display their phone in a vertical format. This is very inviting. Customers can see the phone from across the room, and it really invites them to pick it up. With other displays that might have a 20 or 30 degree angle, consumers can engage with the phone on the stand, but they don't always pick it up. When it's mounted in a vertical format like this, it really invites the customer when they walk up to it to pick it up and start to play with the phone and evaluate the feel and how light it is. And the nice thing about this is it's got a nice lightweight flat cord, so there's no pull of a recoiler or a coiled cord to interfere with the customer experience. It's a really great setup and very easy to install. Now it does come with a couple different options for sensors. This of course is the micro USB sensor. We have a USB Type-C sensor here. We'll just get this undone here. This is the way it comes to you in your kit. Same drill. You basically peel off the adhesive. This has got a bidirectional USB Type-C connector, so you just plug that into the back of your phone in the micro USB power slot. Adhere the sensor down. Once again, this threads through your 19mm hole, plugs into the RJ connector. You can hear the beep. That's confirming that it is in fact alarming. And you can see that the USB sensor sits in the same acrylic stand in the same fashion. Once again, what you'll want to do when you are in front of your customers is demonstrate one sensor at a time. It gives you a nice clean display. Now, in addition to the micro USB standard and the USB Type-C, we also have a lightning connector for iPhones. The lightning connector does have a small plunger that's located at the back of the sensor. And so when you plug in and activate the sensor, that plunger will provide the security for your phone, and the lightning connector will provide the power for the iPhone. And it's really that simple. These sensors can be used for tablets as well as for smartphones. And we do offer a standard acrylic with a 20-degree stand for tablets, and it mounts the same exact way. One thing to show you about providing power to the solution, and we will pull one of these sensors out so you can see it here. About 1 meter down the cable, you'll see a power injection port. Okay? In this case of the micro USB, it is a micro USB slot, and you plug the OEM power supply into that slot. This allows you to leverage the power supply that came with the phone and allows us to provide a nice value-oriented solution. We're not requiring that customers buy an in-view supply for this product. They can use the power supply that came with the phone or the tablet. And the same would be true for the Type-C sensor and for the Apple Lightning sensor as well. The Series 2400, it's just that easy. Installs in just a minute. Easy to set up, easy to demonstrate the different sensors for handhelds and tablets.